It's been a long journey and there's still a long way to go now.
But you know, like 23 kgs in 3 months, it's a big thing. It's a very big thing, so congrats.
Thank you.
And I'm sure your family must be very happy.
Yes, they are, but it's not just thanks to me. I think your team and yourself have put in equal efforts.
I think you have played your part really, really well. By the way, how's your workout and cardio doing? Like training, cardio, nutrition?
No, my workout is going great. I'm enjoying working out with all the trainers and I think I like the fact that I don't have the same trainer on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Because each of them challenges me very differently.
Yeah.
And they push my limits, which is amazing. In terms of my cardio, I think it's a reminder to me when I don't go for one. Like in case I feel like even skipping cardio on any day, I don't think I could get a good night's sleep anymore. So it's something that even if I'm not able to do the 90 minutes, I make sure I do my 60 minutes and it's done for the day. It's like a tick mark at the end of the day.
I know. And I remember you asked me once about your cheat meal, but you did not have it.
Yes.
Right? You said like I'm gonna have it for my anniversary was there.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, it wasn't a cheat meal. I don't think with Japanese food there's a lot of cheat that can actually be done. Yeah. My cheat meal, I think I already have it written down somewhere as to what exactly I want to have eventually.
You will get it. You will get it.
Thank you.
But you deserve it and you will get it. So how's your family actually feeling about it?
I think they're super ecstatic. They're very proud of me. My dad has always been very invested in my physical health. And I think, and not just financially, like, he'd keep reminding me once in a while saying, Sonali, you need to do something about it. And I've just been very must in my life and been like, I'll get to it. Tried all different things that I possibly could. And nothing seemed to stick for long, it would be very temporary. I think this is the first time that, I've gone the whole length and beyond.
Yeah.
And they've seen a change in me, which I don't think they imagined. I compare my workouts with my brother and sister, which is something they never thought would be a possibility. So yes, I think I'm super happy that my husband's been super supportive and along with me he's started
lost
as
so
well.
Much weight.
He did, yes, along with me he's been losing weight and doing regular workouts. If I miss, as a matter of fact, he'll remind me saying, Sona, you've not done your cardio today. I'm going for a run. Why don't you come with me? So it's a good feeling when both of us are supporting each other through the journey. Yeah. It's an extra push that you sometimes require when you're feeling low.
Of course. Like it's when your surrounding. So this is the surrounding which I always talk about. When your surrounding is supportive, the journey becomes very easy for you. Otherwise, if you are doing something which 90% of the people around you are not doing, whatever you will do, it is very difficult, because then you have the options to see, okay, they are not doing it. It means psychologically,
exactly,
whatever you will do, even if it's easy, it will become very difficult.
So
there is nothing is easy and nothing is difficult. It's just a matter of how you do it and what kind of people are around you.
Absolutely true. Yes.
So that's really good actually. Yeah. Right. So I just want to know, since your family actually surprised you.
That's true.
Gave you the whole TYB package.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think it's time to surprise them and,
actually, that's really a good idea.
Yeah, you know what? Let me call them and see if they can come by.
Can they come? Seriously?
I can try. Yeah, let's give them a call.
Let's do it.
Hi, what are you all doing right now? Okay, can I send you a location map if you can just, come here? It's a surprise, I won't tell you, just, dress up and come quickly, okay? Alright, bye.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think they should be
yours. That's cool. Great.
Hi. Why you call this? It's a surprise. Oh, hi, Yasir.
Very good.
Wait.
Never seen it. What's that? Hey, it's Yasir. What a surprise.
Please, come in, surprise.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Please.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
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 Hey, how are you?
Fine.
Please.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So how you guys are feeling after she has lost like 23 kgs? And I know there was like a lot of questions, that whether she's gonna do it or she will not do it. And I think to be honest, like we should start from the first meeting when you were,
At home.
yeah, when you
Actually,
contacted
yes.
me, and then like you wanted her to meet me,
Yeah.
and we spoke on the phone.
Yeah. So today she surprised us. Back then was when
Are you surprised?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. I was not expecting this.
So sorry, just to give back a background. So it was. She said she was going to take me to buy my birthday present.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Yes, and she said, I'm taking you to Mall of the Emirates, and we're going to buy your Karen was in shades, and I was super excited.
Yeah.
And then we're on Sheikh Zayed Road, and all of a sudden, one of her friends calls and says, listen, there's a lot of traffic on Sheikh Zayed Road going towards MOE. Please take the Alpuz diversion.
She told me all that. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And then she was taking some weird roads, and I'm like, Sal, I know how to go to MOE. This is not the way to it.
Yeah.
And then we pass train, and she stops, and I knew exactly what I was in for, and I was very upset.
I know, and I was waiting upstairs, and I was waiting as like, what? This is the time, and I was calling
Yes.
my team, like, where are the people?
Yeah.
What's happening? Like, what's happening? Because I'm waiting here.
Yeah.
And then
It took me 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even have to convince her.
yeah,
It was just her having to come to peace with, okay, this is the surprise. I'm not ready for it. And you should have told me, and you can't just put me like in the spotlight here.
Yeah.
And what am I going to speak to him about? And am I really meeting Yasir? And I'm like, yeah, it's like the meeting is with him. And she was so annoyed.
And
so even finally, when she stepped out of the car, she banged the door and she's like, I'm going to go there. I'm going to meet him, but I don't promise anything. I said, fine. I said, there's no pressure. I said, you just have to meet him. You
Yeah.
come out of it and you say you don't want to do this. Absolutely fine with me. This is just a meeting. I haven't paid anything. We're not
Yeah.
forcing you into anything. This
Yeah.
is just a first meet with Yasir.
yeah.
And
So
the reason
then-
I got out of the car was also, she threatened saying that, if you don't get out of the car, I will ask Yasir to come and sit in the car. So
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, okay, so either ways I have to step out and see him, so might as well
Yeah.
just, go in and meet him.
So how was your like the first experience after the meeting? What you decided?
I think there were quite a few revelations that you made in that meeting, Yasir, and those are the things that I still think about. I think one of them, you asked me that what kind of a person are you, and when I described myself, you said, no, I'm not asking you what your family or your friends think about you. Who are you? Who do you think you are? And I think those are some of the comments that I still think about even now, because that is the reality, and that is
Exactly,
not. It's not from somebody else's perception. So yes, I think there was an instant mindset shift at that point within that 1.5 hours that we spoke.
Yeah.
And I think she was quite surprised because you said, ask your sister to come back upstairs. And when she came, I was like, okay, let's do this. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. Let's do this. So then she was surprised that I was actually up for it.
Yeah.
But I think after that, when you came to
Yes.
It's a
yes.
surprise.
When I met you and
Yes.
that triggered off
Yeah.
better,
Yes.
I think.
And
Yes.
that story is also really funny because he said he was surprising me for my birthday.
yeah, exactly. I know.
And he kept
And
saying,
you were expecting something else that
yes, and I was, and the fact that you had to come on that day, because just before you had come, I had filled myself up on an entire pizza, and then literally 5 minutes later, I opened the door and you were standing there, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is not the way this needs to start.
I know
So
you were like really
that
surprised.
was going to be her last pizza.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, actually, till now you did not have that, right?
No.
You did.
Yeah, no. I once, but I was so conscious that I couldn't eat more than a slice.
Come on,
So,
it's like 3
yeah.
months. It's fine.
Yeah.
And the best thing is like you have lost 23 kgs. you're on the go.
23?
23 kgs.
Oh my
That's something
Oh,
like
I
For
must-
me, it was a surprise because she decided this time
Yeah.
to take on the challenge. But 2 years back, when she was to get married, and as soon as it was decided, and there was around 9 to 10 months
Yeah.
time for a wedding date.
yeah.
And I was after her, at least for your own wedding,
Yeah.
shed few kilos. But that time, she was
No.
happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
She continued the way. It was him
Yeah.
who had really shed good weight,
Yeah.
not her.
But I must add one more thing. I think 10 days you are earlier.
10 days
You know,
earlier.
after 10 days is 23rd March.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you lost 23 kilos
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
exactly.
for my birthday.
For his
Wow,
birthday.
what a lovely gift, huh?
Birthday surprise.
Because you always wanted her to
Yes.
very
Yes.
much.
like get in shape.
Yes.
But then this is we still have, we are in between. It's the transformation journey is still on. She's gonna lose a lot of weight, but I'm really happy. And I think the first time I noticed her, that the first week you have joined, and on a Friday I saw, it's really her? And I went to her and I asked you to, like take a picture, and I posted a picture
It
because
was
I
Christmas Day.
this makes me like really happy when I see my clients doing something which actually I asked them to do, and the team is not there. The TYB team is not there. I'm not there because they don't know that I'm going to come on a Friday. Usually I train on Fridays, but I don't tell people that what time I'm going to come. It's up to me. Whenever I wake up, I just go to gym, and I saw her that she is there, and I was so happy. And I went to her and I spoke to her and I said, like, can you please take a picture with me? I want to post.
Yeah. And it was
That's
Christmas
great.
Day.
Yeah, exactly.
It was 25th December,
Yeah.
yes. So,
We posted, I think, with Aaron.
With
Dia.
Aaron Dia,
Yeah,
yes, exactly. Yeah.
So, guys, I just want to know, like, how you think, because since it's already a surprise and it's already, if she's doing well, what's your take on this? Like how you feel about it? Because I think this is the first time in her life after trying, I don't know how many places she has tried
Years,
before.
because I have been so disciplined myself, and they must have seen me taking walk in the
Yes,
balcony
yes.
and doing some exercise,
Yoga,
and none of them were
aerobics.
following up. This boy and this my girl.
Yeah.
But both of them have changed.
Yeah.
Change
I'm
for
really
good.
proud of her. That she has. Kept her commitment.
That's
That's
great,
really
yeah.
surprising.
One thing I want to know actually from all of you, that why you wanted to gift her, transformation plan with me, with TYB. And another thing is, like, I would like to know her childhood as well.
So the reason why we gifted this to her is because I think there is everything possible that you can do to lose weight, tried and tested.
Yeah.
My father has invested a lot of his time, efforts, energy, money
Yeah.
on any gimmick you talk about, any pill that there is, any other methods to lose, even at one point probably considering surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, because when she found out she had PCOS, it was a tough time.
Yeah.
And it was like a little bit of a shock as well.
Yes.
So for a while over there, considering a lot of different methods to lose weight. But finally when it came to this, I told Dad, I'm like, I think this is it. Because he is going to be after her, and it's not only about that, because certain people need a push.
Yeah.
It's just getting her to a stage where her mindset will change.
Yeah.
And once that is changed, it's just your inner self doing the work.
Hmm.
And that's exactly the change with Sonali today.
Wow.
When we go out, you see her the way she eats, the way she talks,
controlled.
the way she's looking at food. Before it was never knowing what calories, or just going for that last slice of pizza, or having
Yeah.
additional cheese on everything.
Of course. Yeah. I know.
And now it's exactly the opposite.
Reverse.
Exactly
I'm
the opposite.
I'm so glad that worked for her, and that actually worked for all my clients. Many people didn't understand that, but it's okay. So
Here,
how was
I would like
this,
to
please?
add one thing, that till now, as we were discussing, that it's somebody who motivated her. So she needed a push, which the family did push. But finally, you took it
Yeah.
over from there.
Yeah.
You motivated her
Yes.
to go that path
Extra mile, yeah.
and get the desired results. So she maybe needed that motivation to transform her life, which she wasn't getting.
Exactly.
So we as a family, as a well-wisher, we always wanted her in a good health, good shape.
Yes.
For me, it's good health is not just that you have to be skinny.
Yeah.
It's matter of, yes, you working out, you living healthy, you eating healthy
Yes.
your whole life.
Your mental
so
state is
when
fine, you're
Saloni explained that this is a transformation, and yes, I was for it, that this is what she requires.
Exactly.
And I think now she's become like an inspiration and motivation to all of us. Like on a lazy day when I don't feel like going to the gym, I mean, I honestly look at her that she goes 7 days a week and does not rest at all,
Yeah.
no matter what, work, nothing. She has to go to the gym. So that, I think that pushes me now.
Exactly.
And I think pushes her as well. That
You're saying that, so we were discussing the other day, and I was like, so, you know, when your monthlies come, I'm sure you're taking a day or two rest there. She's like, no. She's like, I have to go. I said, are you kidding me? Like, I can't even get out of bed that day. How is he expecting you to work out?
Yes.
And she's like, no, there is no excuse. You still have to go and do that cardio. And so I decided, like last month, okay, it really might seem far-fetched, but I'm going to do it. Only because she does it.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
amazing.
went and I did it. And I was like, okay, it's not all that bad. If anything, it actually helps relieve the pain.
Yeah.
And at least for that 1 hour, I'm distracted and I finished my workout for the day.
That's
So
great.
it was her motivating me.
I think that there was never any question in my mind that she would not be able to do this. The thing is that when we were in lockdown, we had a lot of our friends who were, you know, seeking for doing some kind of physical activity. So I said, let's do something like an online session or whatever.
Yeah.
So she said, I'll also join you. And I said, are you sure? She's like, yeah. So we bought some kettlebells and everything and we're doing workouts. I could see that initiative was there. But the thing is, sometimes you need a drill sergeant.
Yeah.
Because she knows me. She can tell me, today I don't feel like doing.
Yeah.
My leg is paining, my back is paining.
She messaged me a couple of times about, you know, like about the things, this happened, that happened, and my reply is,
And,
you know, like,
that's exactly it, you know, because people come to me and tell me that, Sid, you work out, you can tell her also to work out. I said, there's a big difference.
yeah,
If I was to tell somebody else that you do today 10 push-ups or do 10 burpees today,
Yeah.
and then I have to tell my wife, that's a whole other thing.
she'll make you do double, and then
So I
still she
said-
will not do.
No dinner for you
So
tonight.
when this plan came about, I said, you know what, this takes off the stress from me. Some days motivation finds some days motivation finds you,
Yeah.
or you find motivation.
Exactly. No, I have a very, you know, like I have the tricks, and you can call it a tricks, or you can call it like how I deal with people, and especially once I meet the person, and then how I deal with them, because I get the vibe. It's very natural. It's a natural way I do it. I get the vibe, and I know how to, you know, like revert back, and then how to talk to this person. Many a times people don't like it, and many a times people do understand, and this is what happened, and you can see like many of the results out there. So, and apart from that, there is one thing which, if I expect her to follow 1500 calories, 1300 calories, I myself will do even half. I'll show her. If it's difficult for her, I myself will do, and show her and do it the half and do the longer. So then I say, like, if I can do it, if I'm surviving, why it's so difficult for you?
Right.
And especially you have a family here. I don't have anyone to support me to, you know, like when I come back, I have just my cat, you know, nothing else. So sometimes when you're alone, you feel like eating. You know, when you're alone, if you're stressed, especially after a long day of work, 15, 16 hours when you work, in the end, you just want to sleep and you just want to eat. That's what you do. But to control that cravings, and to be honest with you, at that time, I think about my clients. I have asked this person to eat like this, not to eat, not to eat. Exactly. How can I have it? So it's just the honesty that you are very honest with your work, with your clients, and whoever you're dealing with, and then you won't do that. So it's from me also. I am the same person who what I expect her to be.
Just a few days ago, we were talking, and I had told her this long time back before you started itself. I said, it's not going to be the workout that is going to be difficult. It's going to be the nutrition and the diet. Because what you're spending 1 hour or 2 hours in the gym. You spend the rest of the 22 hours alone. You know, so Yasir can help you only when you're in front of him. But the rest is your liability when you go back. So she came to me a few days back and she said, you know what? The workouts, I don't mind. I can get up at 5 o'clock and go to the gym.
The diet.
But it is the diet. She's like, you know, I don't have my pizza. I don't have my cheese. You know, I'm waiting to have some cheat day.
I want a cup of mocha.
You know, so
You will have. It's just it's coming.
I
Everything
know,
is
I
coming.
know.
So-
Everything is coming in your
and
life.
so that is when it clicked me. I said, that means it's in the right. We're headed in the right direction.
So it's that's where the mind coaching comes. You know, like that's where when I discuss, and even not like you have to sit with me and talk. It's just the vibe. It's just the vibe of TYB. It's just the vibe and the steps which I have created. You know, the goal setting, mind coaching, and creating your timeline. The way I speak to my clients and the way I send those videos.
Yes,
and,
transformation videos. Yes,
transformation
yes.
videos, motivational videos, and like the little messages which just sometimes makes you smile, sometimes makes scare you, but in the end you get the results.
Basically, you are holding somebody's hand.
Yes, making them walk.
in the right direction.
In the right direction.
But especially after she got the job and she's
Yeah.
heavily committed, but still in the morning
She says, yes, I'll do it at
she goes, I
5:30
think,
session.
leaves at
I
about
was-
5:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
Fine. That's
I was actually complaining
amazing.
to Sheila. I was like, I don't mind coming for early morning workouts, but I miss my sleep so much. But now it's kind of a thing where I know that if I have to do my session, I have to wake up at 4:45
Yeah.
and get ready and be out of the house at
Exactly.
a certain time.
Exactly.
And it's not about just going brushing your teeth and leaving, but no, you've got to have your protein shake.
Yeah,
you've got to,
everything you
You've
have
got
to
to do
pack
your
everything.
morning
Yeah,
routine.
your bag, your
exactly,
clothes, you have to-
exactly.
She's
Exactly.
been able to do that because a few days ago was my birthday,
Mm.
and also when it struck midnight, she wished me and everything, and I told her, you've got to get up in the morning, you don't need to sit up till late.
Yeah.
And I stepped out of the room to answer a few calls and messages and everything. Came back, I saw she's still awake. She's like, no, we'll go to sleep.
Yeah.
I looked at the time, I was like, oh, it's already 1:30, she has to get up in a few hours' time. I was expecting 100% she's not going.
Mm.
But I woke up in the morning and I didn't find her there, and I knew that she's gone to the gym.
She's gone there.
So I was like,
That's-
okay,
that's-
So that's
so
the
good.
motivation. I
That's the
100%
motivation.
But not only that,
credit
sleeping
goes to
early now
him
is
there.
No,
I
yes,
will
she's
credit
working
you
hard.
that no, she has taken that initiative,
Yeah.
but because she feels motivated.
Yeah.
And
But
she
I would-
wants to do it. So it's from her inner self which is coming that she want to do it and
Yeah.
she want to go that path.
No, I'm actually scared of my Thursday weight check-ins.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that you've seen my messages.
Yes.
I'm always usually Wednesdays. I'm like, should I eat that Greek yogurt today? Should I have that dark chocolate? Usually my Wednesdays, I think, are super cautious.
Yeah.
And
No, because I have had conversations with her around this also. And she's come back and she's told me that, you've had the similar kind of conversations. Some days she comes and she'll say, I stood on the weighing scale, I don't see a difference. So I said, you don't have to go by the weighing scale all the time. You'll see a drop happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you hit a plateau, which just means that you need to push harder.
Exactly.
And then finally, I think a few days later, you posted similarly on
Yeah.
your
the
channel
story,
as well. And so she read it and she's like, oh, this is what we were talking about. She's like, maybe he's
Yeah,
listening to us.
there's a mic, there's a camera in your house which I'm operating,
We
right?
call him Yasir the magician.
No, I'm really this is what happens. I never wanted someone just to join me for training, for nutrition, or even for transformation. The transformation is not just the body transformation, but I know one person's life actually is gonna affect and is gonna inspire and motivate so many
Everyone
people.
around you, yeah.
Not this is just a family, but I'm sure at her workplace, at her
Or her
in friend circle,
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
Because this is what, when I came to Dubai, and this is what I saw was missing. Gym was there, trainers were there, but as a status symbol.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a trainer, I go to gym, I have my protein shake. You don't need all these things.
Yeah.
You just need to be true to yourself, and you
Yes.
need to work hard.
Hard.
Nobody was ready to work hard actually. Hardly you will find someone actually they wanted to work hard and they enjoy training.
Yeah.
So when people say I don't like gymming, I don't like training, I don't like weightlifting, they forget they're talking about themselves. They don't like themselves.
Yeah.
The reason they're moving their body only.
Yes.
So you're not gym. You're not doing okay, you have a remote control and someone else is doing it for you.
Yeah.
Right? So you are doing it. So before you say these things that you don't like training, who you're talking about? You don't like training means you don't like yourself.
Right.
Because it's gonna help you to become stronger. So you don't like training, it means you don't like yourself.
Yes. Or
Very
you don't
simple.
want to work
So
for
before
your
they say
betterment
these
of
things,
yourself.
these are your, and then your mind, subconscious mind is always listening. I don't like training, it means I don't like myself. Your subconscious mind understood. It will make you eat, it will make you do things, it will make you make you stay awake late night, it will make you drink, it will make you do all kind of things which is gonna affect your body because you don't like yourself.
Further.
You have already
And
said
it's
it.
also because everybody sees the difficulty in it. They don't see the journey like what she's gone through. They'll see the result. They'll see, okay, she's lost 20 kilos in 3 months. Oh wow, that's great. But when you tell them what all it entailed, what all you have to do on an everyday basis, that's when they're like, oh, this is not for me. I can't do it. Because if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah.
Everyone would get fit. I mean, you have to go through some
Step
difficulty.
by step throughout the
You
journey.
have to go through some
Learn the
difficulty
process.
because when you go through difficulty, you will never forget that lesson.
and you'll
Exactly.
value it. Yeah.
Exactly.
You will never forget that lesson. You will remember it for life. You'll be like, okay, I know I couldn't do 5 push-ups in the beginning. Today I can do 25 push-ups, but I still remember those 5 push-ups.
Five
It
push-ups.
struggled
Exactly.
in the beginning.
Definitely.
So that will always
160 kilos leg press.
Yeah, see that? Yeah. So,
Wow.
Okay, so one thing, tell me about her childhood, like how she was when she was like growing up, and what happened to her that she got into, like she put on,
Cheese.
has put on.
She was
Synonym
actually a
is
happy-go-lucky child.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
was,
you can say it better.
there was no otherwise much difference, or there is no incident where I can say that this affected her, this affected her childhood. But the only thing that, yes, maybe as a mother now, I am questioning myself also when it comes to this, that, at that time it was given that you give milk and milk product.
Yeah.
So I used to give that cube of kiri cheese.
Yes.
Kiri cheese.
Okay.
And 1 cube a day.
Wow.
Okay.
She would still does.
So, and then it was when you are traveling, it's easy to feed. So
Yeah.
that biscuit and milk,
Mm-hmm.
you soak it and you
Cerelac.
feed.
Cerelac, wow.
No,
Somewhat
not
like
Treptin.
Cerelac.
Reptile or
I don't know.
something.
Okay.
There was a baby biscuit.
Baby biscuit,
Now
yeah.
I don't remember. We are
Yeah.
talking a long back.
Yeah, I
So,
know what
and
you're
we
talking
were traveling a lot between Dubai and Muscat. So it was easy for me to carry that
Yeah.
milk and in the cup put that biscuit and feed her on the move.
Yeah.
So yes, quite a few food habits she
Adapted. Yeah.
adapted was because this cheese and milk products.
Fats. Yeah.
And
So
I would add one more thing that 5 years she was with us, There was no one to bother her.
Yes.
Like she
Yeah,
came
yes,
after
yeah,
5
very
years.
nice.
Okay.
she
She
was
was
the
pampered.
firstborn
Yeah.
and the only one
Sonali,
at that moment.
Sona,
So
Sonia,
all the
everything.
attention
She was pampered,
to
yeah,
her,
yeah.
pampered a lot.
And then she
easily.
started putting on weight when?
No, she
Yeah,
started
she was
putting
like
on.
healthy.
Healthy,
she
yeah.
was healthy, but she started putting on weight
I think
only
high
in
school.
the higher school.
High school.
And
High
that
school, yeah.
also when she met twice with
Ankle injury.
her
Ankle
ankle
injury,
injury. Now she gets out of fracture after 6 weeks, but it's fractured, so she cannot be on her
Yeah.
feet, so she's well rested. She's eating, and we also maybe feeding her extra.
Yeah.
After that, she goes to school, and the very first day, she slips the stairs
Oh.
again
Same.
and
Again.
fracture.
Again.
Same.
Same fracture.
Repeat.
So you were like on bed.
No, I was on crutches,
Crutches.
but I think it was
But
almost
so-
5 months.
Oh, 5 months,
back.
of course.
Yeah.
5 months
So-
ago, like you slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah,
slow
and of
down.
course eating the
Yes,
same
yes,
food. Yeah.
yeah,
absolutely.
Maybe more.
And
Yeah.
then she went for yoga class, Bharat Thakur, and very first day she's doing some
One-legged
Asan,
activity.
asan,
Yeah.
and her
She
kneecap
Oh.
gives away.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was the worst because that injury actually it affected my mind a lot. I got very conscious. And I've told you this that my knee injury is something that's always in the back of my mind,
Yeah.
even when I'm lifting weights now. But because I dislocated my knee, I fractured it. I tore my
Dislocated
ligaments,
kneecap.
Yeah.
everything. So it
So-
was, and that was I think almost 8-month journey of
Oh my God.
physiotherapy and and
Of course,
I
you must have got very frustrated and all that.
I
every
think
time.
Doctor wanted
This is
to
happening.
go
Knee
ahead with the
trauma.
surgery.
Surgery.
which-
But
Knee
I
issues.
objected that she's too young
to do something invasive, right?
for doing any surgery.
Of
So
course.
no, I did
So we
not
did
agree
we did
to it.
physiotherapy, but yes, that was 8 months, and
Good
at that
long
time I
time,
was
good
not
long
working also, so I was at home the entire
Yeah,
time.
of course.
Um,
And not moving your body
not
a
at
lot.
all.
and-
Plus,
No.
fond of food
Yes,
was
of course.
always
Always.
Sonali.
Cheese was always there.
Yeah,
Always
Yes.
Sonali with
Yeah.
anything and little bit of that
Yes.
shredding of
Cheese,
cheese.
chocolates,
Yes.
Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull. She asked me,
Yeah.
can I have my Red Bull? Initially. I was like, forget it. No more Red Bull now. You can have wings without Red Bull also.
I make them I literally throw the cans.
He throws
Every time
it.
they used to bring Red Bull home, I would
Yeah.
literally throw the cans away.
Yeah.
Wow.
Till then she hides it in the fridge.
Yeah,
And if I
once
spot
in a
it,
while,
And
Sonali
what-
will be like, "Hey, listen, I have so much extra stock lying in my house." So once in a while, I'll be like, "Yeah, okay."
So you used to
bring
keep
one."
stocks?
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, they used to keep cans,
No,
and I
it's
would
just stock.
Keep like
It's just talk. It's just to admire.
Oh my God.
So when we go out for dinner, in fact, about a month ago, we had gone out for dinner somewhere, and somebody had made some food and everything, and Sonali's like, oh, let me show you how I can enjoy this food without eating
Okay.
it. So I said, she's like, okay, this takes the plate, she
Smells
inhales
it.
it and she gives it back to the
Yeah, she does that when we go
She-
out actually.
yeah,
She'll
yeah.
look at it.
Twice.
She's very
Smell-
nice.
She
to
smells
smell.
everything, yeah.
She'll
Smell
smell
it.
Amazing.
She says, I'm happy.
Where's my dal? Where's my salad?
So she does that. She'll sniff her food and she's like, oh, it's very tasty.
Yeah.
No, I think it's her willpower.
Yeah.
She's motivated on that way.
Yeah.
So it's the
And
same
ready
thing
for
with the
the
Red Bull
journey.
also. The Red Bull is just there. She's like, it's there. So when I need it some point, it's there.
No,
So
but
sometimes
before
it's there.
before I started, I used to basically get the
Crate.
The
crate
12
of
pack.
20, no, crate
24.
of 24. And
Amazon.
Yeah, and it
Wow.
used to be
1 to 2 a day at least.
One a day. One a
Oh
day.
my god.
Yeah, yeah. The day I signed up and I got my meal plan, I emptied the fridge, all the cheese,
Yeah.
all the chocolates, all
Everything
the
She must have
Everything-
been enough
everything
for
went-
buying
everything came
different varieties of cheese.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Peanut butter, Nutella,
yeah,
what else
so
she
much.
gets.
I got to know from the nutritionist from Zeba that okay, so she's saying that this about the diet, blah blah blah, and I think I spoke to you after
Yes.
that, and I said like, this is it,
Yeah.
this is what you get.
Yeah.
Stop complaining.
Take it as a
Just have it. We all do that.
Yeah.
You're not the only
You
one.
at least got paneer.
And
Paneer is a lot of cheese.
So see, especially the diet. I'll be honest. Like Zeba, actually, she does like diet really well. She is always listens to like all the clients and then try to manage it according to them. And sometimes I say like, stop it. This is not going to give them results because they're not losing their taste buds. You have to cut it down. She's like, okay, slowly. I said like, no, you have to.
Yeah.
But still, she is very lenient in that part, and my clients like they can like message her and tell her things. But yes, of course, when the result is slower, then I step in and then I say like, okay, time to change.
But I was
Time
asking
to
her
follow.
that, like, I make moong.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said, why can't you have moong?
Sprouts.
Sprouts, yes, you can have sprouts, but see, no matter how healthy it is, no matter how good it is, but it has calories. Once she is already on calories, suppose given calories like 1200, 1300, 1500 to 2000, whatever, what you will give her, that's another 200 calories or 150 calories. So it will just
I
add.
just
on.
wanted to
Yeah,
understand
exactly.
that
So
why
we
can't
can-
you have the pulses
Yeah,
or dal
you
or
can have
khichdi or
later on we can replace with other things, but if it is like giving the
No,
same
and I think
macros-
Ziba had told me also because of my acid reflux. She
Yes,
said that
exactly.
sprouts are very heavy.
Okay.
Besides,
So,
I think the plan that you'll have put her in is trying to make sure that she comes into that calorie deficit plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, which is very evident from the plan itself. So, when she came and showed it to me, I said there is a reason for that.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you have too many people giving you advice, like you
Yes.
go and talk to 10 other people. The problem is just that I have enough advice to give as well, but I don't want to get in this because you've put in a plan. It has to come into fruition only when you finish the plan, will you see the results.
Yeah.
Right. So if I go and talk to 5 other people, they come and say, "Oh, you can't have moong, you can't."
There is one thing, if I tell you, there's one of the most strongest word is belief.
Yes. Yes.
So if I believe in something and if I make my client believe in that, even if it's wrong, but my belief is strong,
Yeah.
it will work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If scientifically it can be wrong,
Yeah.
we have evidence of the religions and the belief in
Many,
in countries and the societies. I mean, come on, there is something which is you can't see, you can't touch, but the power of belief is like
Yes.
so strong
Yeah.
Yeah.
that your subconscious mind is just like is a slave to it.
Right.
So what I feel and what I believe in, that the transformation is, I feel like this is just my thing. I will sit with someone, I can change the way they think. Maybe scientifically, like it's you will say like, no, this is wrong or this is right, whatever. I don't care about that. But I know I'll put so much, like the efforts, not just the efforts like conscious efforts,
Yeah.
but the understanding to a client, and then to make them understand that yes, this is going to work, and actually
And,
it works.
and there is actually science in this as well in what you all are doing, simply because if you talk to somebody else, like if I was to
Yeah.
get involved right now, I can say, okay, I'm consuming this, so
It will break the
it's
belief
healthy.
system.
Not just that, that is my body type.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
reacts differently to
Exactly.
that particular food.
Yeah.
Now if I was to tell her you can also have it because it's healthy and I am also eating healthy, that doesn't play well with what is
It
being
becomes just
programmed.
contradicting,
Yeah,
like
right.
it's like confusion.
Exactly.
And then when this confusion, you're saying something else, the team is saying something else, I'm saying something else, then her friends are saying something else,
Yes.
and she's Googling something else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When all these things happen, then the times when she's about to give up, she will 100% give up.
Exactly.
At that time, if I'm the only one who is having the full charge of, like the whole transformation, when she's about to give up, I can talk to her and she will listen to me.
Yeah.
But if 10 people are involved, she will not listen to anyone.
No, I tell this to her very frequently because there are times when she'll come and she'll tell me, I saw this new diet, I saw this thing, maybe I saw this kind of workout. I keep telling her, I said, I can give you different ideas about this, but the only way that this is going to make a difference is when you talk to your trainers. When you talk to Yasir, when you talk to your own trainers and everything, and you tell them this is not working for me, or this diet is not helping me, or this is not, they can then because they are the ones who are working with you closely. They know what works, they know what doesn't work. So talk more to them.
No,
and
even
less to the rest.
even in TYB also, this is the very strictly, like I tell to the entire team that when it comes to nutrition, only Zeba talks.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to nutrition, I tell her go and talk to her.
Yeah. Correct.
She will talk to me because whatever the main plan she is holding, even I don't interfere in that.
Yeah.
Then I say like if I tell her like, okay Zeba, this is wrong, this is you need to change. I need to literally convince her, according to me, this is wrong, you change her. It's not like, change this, and she will change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will tell me,
Yeah.
no, Yasir, this is something I think we should do this way or that way.
Yeah,
So she has,
absolutely.
and that's why I do not interfere in her work. And when it comes to trainers, when they come and discuss with me about the workout and plans, because they are the one who are dealing with your body at that 1 hour,
absolutely.
then they come to me and they say like, this plan, we need to work this way, or they say like, this plan is not working, then I pre-plan the whole thing, and I change the whole thing and give to them, then they give me the feedback also.
Exactly.
So this is the whole, everyone has their own job.
Right.
Even when it comes to the most basic is like Sheila.
Yeah.
When it comes to the timings, if she says like, no sir, I don't have time, I know, we don't have time.
Yeah, because the thing is just that, like, when it comes to nutrition, obviously she knows who to go to. But when it comes to workouts, it's very easy to then just say, okay, that person is doing this workout, maybe I should also try. But when you talk to your trainer, there is a reason why they're not giving you that particular workout that day. They'll tell you, okay, you'll build it to it. Now you see how she's being able to, press more, do more leg press and everything. Yeah. Earlier that was not the case. Now she's built her way, her strength has improved, her endurance has improved.
Yeah.
She can do much longer. Even I couldn't imagine her doing first 1 hour of workout, then 1 hour of cardio, because this was the person who after 20 minutes with me itself used to be like, okay, I'm done.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating now.
Now it is 1 hour of workout at the gym, then 1 hour of
either it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is. Like she's always there and she's training. So guys, I'm really grateful that you all came, and it's a great surprise and lovely to meet you all. And this is just her journey. Like it's on the go. We are in between. We are doing. She's doing amazing. She's doing a great job, great work. Thank you so much, Sonali, for putting so much efforts. And thanks to all of you for accepting this surprise and coming to my place.
It was really, because we did not know where we are going.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on a separate note, this is something I tell myself because I heard this from one of my coaches before. He says that your fitness is like a marriage. You can't cheat on it and expect it to work.
Exactly.
So she has been very correct with that, sticking to her plan, and so you can see the results. It's working.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm sure in coming months, everyone will be shocked to see her.
Absolutely.
And that's what my goal is always. The transformation should be
So
0 to 100.
do I take care of my wardrobe?
Exactly.
I
She's gonna attack.
about mine.
She's gonna attack. She's gonna attack. Be careful, huh?
No. Ready for
I'll buy her a new
anytime,
wardrobe.
anytime.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank